So Texas AG Ken Paxton has now filed a lawsuit claiming that the makers of Tylenol actually knowingly withheld evidence of the drug's link to neurodevelopmental disorder. But of course, right, these links, they're unproven right now. And so this just seems to kind of be the latest fallout from Donald Trump claiming that autism can be caused by pregnant women taking Tylenol, which of course goes by the non-brand name
acetaminophen, acetaminophen. Is that okay?
Right, and the companies named in Paxton's complaint are Johnson & Johnson, which sold Tylenol for decades, and Kenvue, which is a spinoff company that's sold the drug since 2023. And then with that, you had a spokesperson for Johnson & Johnson noting that the company divested its consumer health business years ago and added all rights and liabilities associated with the sale of its over-the-counter products, including Tylenol, are owned by Kenvue. And so actually, with that, Paxton's lawsuit also claims that this is the real reason that Kenvue was created, to shield Johnson & Johnson from liability over Tylenol. Though I will say, Paxton has provided no evidence of that at this point, and when Johnson & Johnson first announced a spinoff in 2021, they said that it was just a business decision. And then you had the Tylenol lawsuits, kind of picking up steam in 2022, with hundreds being filed in state and federal courts by families who claim that their children were diagnosed with autism or ADHD after use of Tylenol during pregnancy. In New York, a judge dismissed the biggest batch, more than 500 of them, back in 2023, citing a lack of scientific evidence. But now you've got those plaintiffs appealing the decision, and a hearing's actually scheduled for November 17th. Now, of course, one of the big key differences is you have the President of the United States and RFK Jr. openly discouraging pregnant women from taking Tylenol due to the risk of causing autism. Right? And they both pointed to the same study now being cited in Paxton's lawsuit, a research review which looked at 46 studies and found evidence of a link. But also a very big thing is that even the researchers who conducted that review cautioned that their findings were not conclusive. And so with this, independent experts and major medical groups have not stopped recommending Tylenol, noting that it's considered the only pain reliever safe to use during pregnancy to treat high fevers. Right? And we know, without a doubt, if those high fevers are untreated, they can pose serious risks to the health of the baby and the mother.